We're taking action to keep your family safe in the spring and summer months. What child doesn't love to have a little fun by the pool? But according to federal safety officials, drowning is the leading cause of unintentional deaths among children 1 to 4 years old, and there are 390 child deaths on average each year. So joining me now is Lewis Bader from Lifesaver Pool Fences. And Lewis, this is a really big deal, especially in our area in Florida. Almost everyone has a pool, so we're trying to keep our families safe, starting with a fence.
Well, you know, it really starts with parental supervision first. And a lot of that is mindset, because most people think if there's an accident in a pool, they're bad parents. Right. They're not paying attention. They're not watching their children. You know, we watch our babies as they grow up because we have to do everything for them. Then they become toddlers. We watch what they put in their mouth, what they're doing, and they start to earn your trust. So you turn away from them. You allow them to experiment on their own and things of that nature. We take for granted that a swimming pool is fun because we all grew up around swimming of some form or nature. Most people swim. My wife doesn't. But having said that, you know, so we just assume of it as something to be in playful. You need layers of protection. Supervision is number one. If that fails, you have to have backup. Backup is a locked door, alarms on the door. They fail, you need additional backup. You need a fence around the pool. You have to restrict the pool. When I was young, all pools had fences around them.
And how does this keep you safe? Because, I mean, would it just stop a child from getting into the pool because it's locked all the way?
It was actually designed by a grandparent back in the late 70s to protect his grandchildren. And it's actually grown from that. Of course, state legislation in 2001 deems it necessary that on all pool construction, a safety fence or some other form of safety has to be in place before you can actually surface the pool. The fence itself was designed to have no toe holds, no finger holds for climbing. It was designed to be that if they bumped into it, they would bump off of it.
Bounce off, yeah.
It was designed so that they wouldn't cut and hurt themselves, and yet be removable so that you can take it in and take it out. Now, since 2001, if you have a swimming pool built, the state says it has to be continually and only removed when using the pool. They consider taking one pole out going into the pool as removing it. Gotcha. So they actually force you to latch it to the deck. You know, after that layer, the other aspect of a fence is they're a tension product. You stretch it from hole to hole on the bottom. You stretch it at the top. So you have to pull the fence together to make your latch. Almost every latch out there, with the exception of one that I know of, which is a perma-latch, is non-adjustable.
And you know everything there is to know about pool safety. So where can we find you very quickly so people can find you online or wherever?
Go to poolfence.com.
Okay, perfect.
And you can get hold of me from that point there.
Well, thank you so much for coming and keeping families safe.
Thank you very much for.
All right, we're going to head on over and talk about some weather.